One day, while in meditation, the old monk had a vision of the future. He saw that his young disciple would perish in 8 days' time. Disturbed by this revelation, the old monk decided to give his disciple 8 days' leave to visit his family. Overjoyed at the prospect of seeing his family after so long, the young monk eagerly set out on his journey. He walked for miles, relishing the beauty of the forest and the sound of the rushing stream. As he walked, he came across an ant cave by the riverbank. Hundreds of ants were going in and out of the cave, carrying food and supplies. As he watched the ants with fascination, he noticed that the water level in the stream was rising. It had been raining upstream for days, and the water was now dangerously high. The young monk knew that the ants in the cave would soon be drowned if the water continued to rise. Determined to save the ants, he quickly took off his clothes and fashioned a protective wall around the cave with hot soil. He then skillfully diverted the flow of the water, away from the cave and towards a safer location. Thanks to his quick thinking and compassionate actions, the lives of countless ants were saved. After completing this noble deed, the young monk continued on his journey to visit his family. The 8 days passed quickly, and before he knew it, it was time to return to his master. He set out for the mountain forest, feeling content and happy in his heart. As the old monk waited for his disciple to return, he couldn't help but feel a sense of sadness and reluctance. He had grown fond of the young monk and dreaded the thought of losing him. The 8 days had passed, and the old monk had given up hope of ever seeing his disciple again. But then, to his surprise and delight, the young monk appeared on the horizon. The old monk ran towards him and embraced him tightly, overjoyed to see him alive and well. The young monk recounted his journey to his master, telling him of the ants he had saved by the river. The old monk listened intently, and then he understood. The young monk's good deed had prolonged his life and brought him happiness. The old monk realized that in life, cultivating good deeds and good karma was the key to a long and happy life. Doing good deeds not only brings abundance and happiness, but it can also reduce the impact of inevitable troubles and hardships that we all face. He explained to his young disciple that the principle of karma meant that what we give comes back to us, multiplied many times over. Doing good deeds didn't require money or grand gestures. Simple acts of kindness, such as wiping away someone's tears or comforting someone in grief, were also good deeds. The old monk knew that the key to a happy life was to help others in need. By removing the sorrows of others, we can fill our own lives with abundance and happiness. And with that, the old monk and his young disciple continued their journey together, each knowing that the secret to a happy life lay in the kindness and compassion we show to others.